Good morning, everybody, all you tennis nuts out there. This is Pete from Crunch Time Coaching, and I wanted to join you live today to make a pretty big announcement for me, at least in my life. Anyway, yesterday was my birthday. I had a great birthday with my girlfriend Yvonne, who, by the way, has the same birthday. And we went to Cirque du Soleil. So if you've ever gone to Cirque du Soleil, you know it's awesome. If you haven't gone, I suggest you go. Before I get started with this announcement, I just want to thank everybody who follows us out there and allows me to do my passion, which is tennis, which I absolutely love. And so I'm really, really appreciative. Let me know who's on, let me know who's on and where you're from, and say hello, okay? Feel free to say hello at any time. If you're watching this live, you're watching the replay, obviously don't say hello, comment below. So anyway, before I get into my big announcement, I want to just share with you a story on how I started Crunch Time Coaching, because today's video has nothing to do with tennis. That's the hint. This has nothing to do with tennis, and it's something cool and new I'm going to start, and I want to see if anybody out there happens to be interested in what I'm doing. So I started Crunch Time Coaching as far as teaching tennis online because I had been a professional tennis coach, teacher right out of high school. Not right out of high school, right out of college. I started teaching tennis. And it is a great way to make a living as far as doing something that you're passionate about and sharing your passion with the world. But I found as I got into it and got deeper into it that it got harder and harder for me to sustain, what I wanted for my life and my goals, and the way my body felt and everything. I was a director of tennis. I remember the exact moment where I thought, I don't know if I can make it in this tennis business. I was 33 years old. I was a director of tennis at Almond Valley Athletic Club, which Ken DeHart is there right now, and he's a brilliant master professional and doing a fantastic job out there. And I remember coming home every night and just starting to feel really bad physically. I, again, was 33. I was probably on the court 40 to 50 hours a week. I was doing very well, almost making near six figures, doing something I love, which was tennis. But at that age, I started to look at the future and think, oh my gosh, I love tennis, but I can't keep going 7 days a week out here 40 to 50 hours. I don't know if we have any coaches out there watching right now, or we're going to watch this later. If you are a coach, you probably can relate, or maybe if you're doing something else out there, you might be able to relate. But I just remember having this epiphany going, if I'm feeling like this at 33, to where when I wake up in the morning, I can barely put on my shoes, what am I going to feel like at age 50? What is that going to be for me? And it scared me to death, thinking, well, there's no way I can keep up this pace. If I'm making this much money now at age 33, which I realized I had kind of hit the ceiling, I was making pretty good money, but I had realized, okay, I can't make another dollar unless I teach another hour out on the court, which I don't want to do. I am dying. I love my students. I love tennis. That's not the issue. But I just can't physically do this the way I'm doing it. And so I got out of tennis and I got into some real world jobs, things that I thought I would be passionate about that I just wasn't. For a while I was passionate about it, but long term wasn't. But one of the jobs that I did, we started to collect and grow our business online, which I thought was pretty cool. That the company I work for, they would give me people to call, and the way that they got those people were that they found something interesting online, and then they signed up and they wanted more information, and then that's how we could create the business. And I thought that was really, really neat. And at the time, I also saw Will Hamilton from Fuzzy Yellow Balls. So Will, I'm giving you a shout out, teaching tennis online. And then, funny enough, I started to see all these reality shows pop up. Some were ridiculous, but some were interesting. But what was cool is I saw people who were cutting hair, and they had their own TV show. And there was a dog walker, or having what was it? The dog whisperer who could cure dogs' bad behaviors. He had his own TV show, and so it started to just change my thought process. Going, well, maybe if I just look at tennis differently, where I'm just not out there on the court as the only way to make a living through tennis, but look at it more of an overall business, and I don't have to be on the court every single second to make it work, that would be something that would be really cool. And so that's when I started to think about the idea of creating a business online. And I got to tell you, in the beginning, it wasn't easy, and I wasn't very good at it. And even when I thought I knew what I was doing, I didn't know what I was doing. But I stuck with it because I had a vision that I would really like to help as many people around the world get better at tennis. Through my instruction, I felt like I had a unique perspective on a lot of things as far as serving and strategy and ground strokes, and I just love teaching tennis, and it's been so rewarding through all the ups and downs, finally figuring out how to find my voice and make it to where I have a following, to where I can make a living through my passion. I think is pretty darn cool, and I'm excited about it. So I want to make an announcement to you guys that if you're interested, if you're out there watching this right now and any of this relates to you, whether you're in the tennis business or whether you have some kind of passion to where you would like to share it with the world and potentially make it a career or a business, then I'm starting a new thing called Crunch Time Life that will be all about helping people use their passion and getting happy through that. Because I know there's so many people out there right now doing what they don't want to do because they feel that that's the only thing they can do, or they just don't know how to get started with something. They've got a passion, but they just can't seem to get to the next level. They get stuck, and I've been there. I've been stuck, in my passion, so no one knows better than me how it feels to be stuck. I remember being on the court, loving tennis, but being frustrated, going, well, I'm stuck. I can't make any more money, and I'm dying physically. And then when I got into trying to coach tennis online, again, there were several instances where I got stuck, and I think I finally figured out how to get unstuck. And so I want to share, things that work for me, the things that don't work for me, with you guys if you're interested in this. Thanks for the thumbs up. So maybe you're one of those people who is interested in this. So if you are interested in this, what you can do right now, and I'll put it in the description below when I'm done this video, and I'll put it as a little thing you can click to when this video goes off. Up in the corner up there, it will come. Another like, thank you. You can go to crunchtimecoaching.com/life. Okay? crunchtimecoaching.com/life. I made some notes. I'll write it down right here, right now. So it's crunchtimecoaching.com/life. Go there right now, and you can follow me and learn about all this cool stuff that it takes to run a successful business online. That's what I'm going to be talking about. The announcement, thank you. So the announcement has nothing to do with tennis. What I just told everybody is that I shared my story on how I started online tennis instruction. And it basically came from a frustration that I couldn't stay on the tennis court 40 to 50 hours a week, but I still wanted to impact and reach as many people as possible through tennis, because that is my love. That is my first love. I will always love tennis, and I always love teaching tennis. So that's not going anywhere. But I am going to start teaching anyone who wants to learn how to take their passion and make it a business. And there's so much to learn. It's incredible, which to me gets exciting because I love learning. I think that's one of the things that's cool about tennis is the learning never stops with tennis either, right? You always think you can get better. Well, it's the same thing with this. So if you're interested, go to crunchtimecoaching.com/life right now, and you can sign up, and then you can follow me, because what I'm not going to do is turn this into a, how to make money online channel. This is a tennis instruction channel. It's going to stay a tennis instruction channel. I may post from time to time. I'm not sure if it's going to be once a week where I set up a Crunch Time Coaching Life section on this channel, or if it's once a month, or it could be once every 2 months. So I'm not sure. So if you are interested and you want to follow me, I'm going to probably start my own YouTube channel, my own Crunch Time Coaching Life YouTube channel. I'll be on Periscope a lot more. I'll be communicating through email. And so that's how I'll get to know you guys and find what your passion is, what you want out of your life. It could be tennis. Maybe you're a tennis person. Maybe you are someone who already has a business, but you don't know how to bring it online. All that kind of stuff is what I want to help you with. So if you're interested, one last time, go to crunchtimecoaching.com/life. Give me a second. Let me write it out. I have terrible writing, okay? I have terrible writing. Let me get another sheet of paper. Hold on. All right, so let me just write this out for you guys. Sorry about that. Hopefully that dropping the microphone didn't. But there it is. That's crunchtimecoaching.com/life. crunchtimecoaching.com/life. You can go there and sign up. Sorry for the terrible handwriting. You probably couldn't even read that. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to make this announcement. I feel that why I decided to make this announcement, I'm now 45. And why I'm calling it Crunch Time Coaching, Crunch Time Life. Why I'm calling it Crunch Time Life is I do feel that I have this feeling lots of times in my life that it's crunch time, that I am letting time slip away and I'm not doing everything I want to do. And I was so proud when I dived into teaching tennis online, right? And now I'm making the most out of that. But for a long time, probably for a couple of years now, I've marinated on this idea of helping people, follow their passion and get happy. That's what I think this is all about. And so I've wanted to do this for a long time, and all of a sudden I realized, okay, I'm turning 45, and this thing that I've been talking about doing for a long time, I haven't done. And so I kind of wanted to share this first on this channel with you guys to make sure that I do it, because you get one shot. Unless maybe we are reincarnated, but I only know about one shot we get, and so we want to make the most of it. And so if you are ready to do that with me, again, go to crunchtimecoaching.com/life. That's it. I'll hang around. If there's any questions, you guys can ask me a question or two, and then I'm going to get on with my tennis today. We've got a guy, Gary, online student, came from Chicago, which is pretty darn cool to come down and take a lesson from little old me. And that's the kind of power and influence that you can have when you start learning how to leverage technology, the digital world that we live in, this revolution. That's what you can do. So that's it for today. And thank you so much. Take care.